that's an actual entrance to the old walls, which you can't access.
Yeah. This is the confusing part. How do we get in? Because there's an unexplored part of the map, but I can't reach it.
Wait, so you don't head off to the upper left or right?
No.
No, there's the breach right there.
Yeah, this.
You need to get down into it.
Oh, wait, but... oh, this was passable.
Yes.
Wow, that was not obvious.
And there were more dead bodies. With the stone, probably, right? Ooh, a staff.
Yeah, I'll do inventory management in a little while. Okay, there we go. Well, I like this. Honestly... oh.
Watch out, there's enemies.
Okay, so
Spirits.
what are these guys? Wisps. They're weak to fire, strong against lightning, strong against fire. Okay, easy enough.
It depends on what color they are. You know, I noticed that they don't do that in MMOs.
Which is? Type weaknesses?
Yeah, type weaknesses, because, I mean, I know that it would make a, you know, elementalist disadvantaged versus a light user or something. But it would just be interesting. Because I noticed that certain races and things like World of Warcraft, they have resistances and, like, bonuses to certain types of spell. You know, just different types of spells, but it seems minuscule. It doesn't seem to be game-changing.
Yeah.
Is that for balance's sake, or just because they...
Yeah, well, if you could cheese encounters, it generally would go poorly, if that makes sense.
I would just love it if, you know, we had a party of people... Like, maybe they could do this with Divinity Original Sin.
Oh, they definitely do it with Divinity Original Sin.
Where, like, one of you is the druid, and in order to, you know, convince some tree people to let you go, or versus fighting them, you need to have a person like that in your party to communicate with them.
That is 100% a Divinity Original Sin thing.
I'll love that game, then.
You probably will, sort of. It's very long. The one problem is you're not going to like how much combat there is.
It won't be so bad.
Because I know you specifically get a little bit grumple when these combat situations go on a little long.
Well, isn't it going to be combat like this?
Yeah.
Because I think I prefer it more than Borderlands.
Well, it's turn-based combat.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't mind it so much.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. It's my favorite CRPG combat I've ever encountered in a game.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it because you can actually, customize your character?
Yeah, so...
Or do you choose, like, basic character
So what
types?
you do is, like, you pick you get a couple of skill points to start off with, and that's what your character is, like, good at.
No, but didn't you get to choose, like, elf lady, elf man,
Yeah,
or,
but
like, lizard person?
That's not character customization, that's just making your character look different. Like, I understand there's that, but, like, for me, character customization is this game.
But can they read different languages, like, if you're a different race and stuff?
Races... Oh, well, actually, no. Race never mattered in the first game because there were no extra races.
We can run.
Right. But with this other game, I mean, it would be beneficial if we play different races just to see what happens.
This is a good point.
Like, let's say that you speak with orcs or something, and because you don't have an orc in your party, you're unable to communicate with them properly or bargain for a truce.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Also, this sucks.
But it would be awesome. Oh, the fact that you... they're wounded.
Okay, there we go. Well, yeah, my character is trapped. Which is making this a bit rough.
Are you using your ice skills?
I am using my skills, but it's still, these enemies are... mainly it's just my character was in front. There's not enough room to maneuver here. Which is a bit rough to deal with. I like this game, I like how it looks, but sometimes the camera angles are hard to deal with. Anyway, oops. Well, I guess we're going in. I was going to read the thing on the outside, but no dice.
I like this, like, Inner Ruins. It actually reminds me of the Inner Ruins of, what was the game? Earthlock? But we never got back to it.
Yeah, well, it was kind of hard. Like, it wasn't balanced well, so it was kind of frustrating to play.
What you doing?
I wanted to see if Keith was ready. Okay.
Oh, is it 5 o'clock?
It's just about 5 o'clock. Okay.
Here, creatures approaching, slithering near. Crouch. Something.
Yeah. Let's see. Here, creatures approaching, slithering near. Crouch quickly to pounce. Okay. So I'll probably rest after.
Oh, hey,
maybe
there's
not
some
this
kind
one,
of
but still.
runish glow coming over there. That's cool.
There we go. Oh, and we've got Lantry picked. We don't need Lantry for this. I'm really glad that this doesn't just do the standard, like, strong against fire, weak against ice setup. I've noticed this a couple of times here, where these enemies are weak against fire, strong against lightning.
We'll no doubt see more of these vile swarms as we advance. Let us be wary.
I actually kind of appreciate that setup. Anyway.
The crystal in the beacon shimmers softly as you bring the...
Well, it doesn't tell me anymore. Okay. Well, this is the thing, so...
Garn?
Torch key. Touch the beacon with the Garn torch key.
Want to touch bright markings carved into rock wall? Or making pads of beast woman's fingers tingle and throb?
So there's some kind of puzzle element to this.
Watch the beastmen be things that...
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think that they are related in any way to the people that used to have this civilization? It would be kind of
maybe.
weird.
Could be.
Or is she just really curious? Like,
Not.
she just seems
Not sure.
really, really ecstatic about the opportunity to fight these things. And
That's an interesting question.
And she was
if
talking
they could
about-
be related. I don't know. Let's see.
or watch it be some peculiar situation where they tried breeding monsters to defend them and they ended up eating them instead.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. It's unclear if this Bane snare was destroyed by the Unbroken trying to get in, or the Bane attempting to escape. Okay, so we've gotten the torch key, which should get me in. I wonder if I can take this torch key back to the old walls segment that we had access to. Yeah.
And it would just open up that one room with more of these critters in them.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, a rest from blade grave storms. Cursed rust gets everywhere.
Okay. So let's have.
They're being
her
awful chatty in here.
leap. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised about that.
I mean, maybe it's one of those plot point situations where these areas are a commonality that a lot of the characters share in some way.
That's an interesting question. I don't know.
You're awfully quiet, or are you just
Okay.
concentrating?
I'm just kind of concentrating on the on combat. These enemies are
Very
little
type specific for your spells.
Yeah. So I'm trying kind of specifically to hit the type weaknesses. Because I do like the combat in this game, but it is also a little bit merciless. Like, these enemies hurt.
Barrick, yeah, is he's... Oh, they're reclaiming.
Yeah, they recover, but it is one of those where I'm trying to avoid
Ooh, what are the runes?
picking up runes, if at all possible. Or, not runes, wounds. Okay, interesting rune.
The sunken relief, though heavily damaged, is clearly meant to depict a runic symbol similar to the one you saw at Ascension Hall. The relief is incomplete, and thus the final form of the rune is unknown.
Ah. Pressing the parchment to charcoal parchment, you capture a blurred but proportionate image of the ancient relief. With enough collected imprints, it may be possible to reconstruct the original shape of the rune.
Yay! Or we can guess it like last time, but
Well,
we'll
I
need
mean,
a couple pieces.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 is probably good enough.
A trap detected. But you have enough subterfuge for you.
Oh yeah, I've had enough subterfuge this entire time.
Trap disarmed. Ooh, wow, this one looks really cool. Like a boss monster.
Kind
Look
of,
at that
yeah.
thing. It's in there. It's alive.
It looks like we're supposed to get the couple of runes. There's
It's
a small
hovering-
recessed panel in the stone here. It looks like...
It's hovering over the body of probably the person who had the artifact.
Maybe.
See subtle movement beneath the
That
faintly
old
glowing
wall's
surface.
beast appeared trapped. For the moment, at least.
Oh yeah, there's a critter in there.
There's a critter in there, but there's also a corpse in there.
Lantry gestures to the body on the platform in the middle of the pit. See the armor on that corpse? That's gotta be the first regent. Pausing, he gives the remains a second glance. She certainly picked an inconvenient place to perish. We'll need to raise that platform if we're going to sift through her trappings. He motions towards the crumpled form near the ledge. And that's Sister Javala. Lantry brandishes his quill with a quiet sigh, tapping it against his writing surface as he ponders the first words to write. A moment, please. She died young, trying to prove her worth to the sages. This must be noted.
Oh, what is this thing?
Yeah, what is this thing? It's an arcane barrier, but what it prohibits and why is unclear. At first, I thought it was the home or nest of that amorphous creature inside. But if this were a sanctuary, why didn't the horror come out and say hello? Lantry's face turns to puzzlement. It might just be waiting for us to turn our backs. He shrugs. Knowing our luck, this is a prison to keep us safe from it, but if we want to grab that relic, we'll have to get up close to that thing and find out for ourselves. Are you sure that's the Unbroken Leader? Until we've disproved the notion of elaborate mirage, I can't say I'm certain, but that corpse is wearing the First Regent's custom panoply, so it's either the First Regent or the thief that robbed her body. For our purposes, the difference is irrelevant. The relic we seek is likely to be amongst that pile of bronze. Let's find a way across. Very well. We should examine everything here and see if we can decipher how this platform works, specifically how to raise it. He gestures to Javala's body again. Perhaps we should start there. She made it this far, after all.
Okay, yeah, let's look at Javala.
Okay. So she has the humming keystone. Well, we might as well turn this one on. So recess panel, humming keystone.
Human carve rocks to fit into.
Other rocks interesting? Huh. Ooh.
Did you sense that? The magic barrier lost some of its hum when you inserted that keystone. Don't say I didn't warn you. We need to reach that body. Oh, I'm not arguing for turning back now. I just felt the need to burden you with the reminder that our lives are in your hands.
Other rocks. Strange.
Okay. Well, we might as well grab this one. Not responding to the torch keys of these old walls. Oh, interesting.
So you need a different torch key for that one?
Which is the one we already have? We don't have this one. So we must have this one already.
No?
Nope.
You already had one. Was it the other one down there?
I had one earlier. All right, what's this?
Well, you didn't try the one on the right corner.
Well, these are... Oh, you're right. They are different.
No, you don't have it either.
Okay, whatever. Looks like we'll explore for a bit. I'm gonna go back.
What's that stone?
That's the original keystone that we got.
No, over there, that panel.
Oh.
Make stairs.
Handy. Okay, I just wanted to go back to this one and see if I can interact with it again.
It's just Garn torch key. You've already used it.
Oh, alright.
There's probably different pathways and different... Ooh.
Yeah, no, I really dig this place. I think... I kind of wish we spent more time in places like this, yeah. Like, I really like CRPGs for their dungeon crawling element. And I'm always a little disappointed when there's very little of it.
That has a purple glow to it and shadows. Yep, there we go. It closed one door and it opened another.
It's okay. We'll get both.
That one looks powerful.
Strong against frost, weak against aura of malice. Okay, I'm gonna go with the central one. So he's strong against frost. So let's avoid using that.
Do I wonder? Don't you notice how there are all these portals that are half cracked and some are red and some are blue? I'm wondering if each of those houses like one spirit or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting question. Okay, seeing as she leveled up, we might as well get her this perk, damage to prone targets. Number of enemies she can engage. Skill penalty from being wounded. Greatly increase one-handed melee weapon. Damage is increased. Large bonus in... Oh. Let's do, Untamed Might.
Well, was the frost going to give her frost resistance?
Yeah. Adaption Frost is a health bonus and a reduction all incoming frost damage, which could be helpful. This thing is,
Well, these are frost-based.
These are frost-based, but I want damage, probably. Okay, did we...
Looks
okay,
like one of the stones is there.
We already cast what we wanted to. Unfortunately, this guy is fire-based, but whatever. The sooner we kill the big one, the better. Okay. Oh, they're immune to prone. Good to know. I'm just gonna keep loading up AoEs. Unfortunately, since these guys are all frost-based... Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
Well, I got some lesser healing potions, and he got healed again. Ow, these guys hurt, though. We're probably gonna camp after this.
Mm-hmm. Camp at the ruins. Spooky.
Yep. The surprising part is they seem to be mostly focused on,
Uh-oh. She's not doing well.
And she doesn't have any potions. Well, it's okay. We have a revival spell that we can load if we need to. There's not much I can do here. Ooh, never mind. Code of Magic. Okay, that helps.
Woo, that was fancy.
It was cool. Yeah, I haven't been using my class abilities nearly as much as I should. Okay. Barrack is low health again.
She's probably gonna go down, too.
Well, she might even be down.
Yep, now she is.
That's okay. Let's do Quickening. It's only one enemy left.
Is it the one with the malice? Yeah, it is. It has the purple aura around it.
Yeah, the most dangerous one. That's okay. Quickening should keep us up while we...
You're all wounded.
Take it
yeah,
out
you'll
of the
need that
way.
camp.
Yeah, we will. Luckily, there's no permadeath in this game.
Oh, yeah. You used the Garn beacon again.
Okay, and that's got some more enemies in it. Let's camp. Luckily, I think this gets rid of every wound we have, which is kind of nice, actually. Alright, now this is going to have critters in it.
Fire ones?
Yeah, well...
Nice.
One's strong against fire, one's strong against lightning. Weak against frost. Okay.
Just use your frost abilities then, I suppose.
Yep. Yeah, if they stack up like that, I get to hammer them both. Yeah, whenever they've got the, Or whenever they've got... My spell got interrupted for some reason. Oh. Is it dead? It's dead.
Oh, hey, look. There's something that you can pull out.
Yeah, so whenever we see one of those glowing blue like that, it's got some revenant in it, or whatever the names are.
Oh, it opened up that door.
Yep. Looks like there's a trap in here, so I should be careful.
Trap detected.
Okay, can I turn off fast mode? There we go. What?
She did it.
At a range?
She threw something at it. Or
Funky.
I don't know.
Addendum added. Breach between worlds. Oh, I see. I just found the cool keystone. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to have the keystone to go back to Lethian's Crossing. Or whatever it's
called.
called.
That would be interesting. Oh,
because there was
trap.
that one locked chamber.
No, they don't see you yet.
Not yet. So it looks like it's all lightning ones. Okay. It's fine. Let's wait until they... Okay, here we go.
Any news from Goof?
I don't see any... I don't see anything.
Okay.
Let's see. Can I
Little
rhyme
bit more
spike
time.
him? There we go. I really like this game. Honestly, I think I like this game more than I like, I think I like this game more than I like, the dwarves. I like the dwarves, it's fun, but it's very obviously, like, kind of the inferior game.
Well, I think the thing about the dwarves is you have to worry about friendly fire, and then also, it doesn't seem like your choices really affect much.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably did, like in the case of the farm family or the angry villagers with the mercenaries.
But it always feels like there's one right choice in games like that.
Mm-hmm.
And in this one, it's kind of like, kind of whatever you want to do, you can do. The problem.
You could probably play this several ways.
Oh yeah,
Shoot.
I could.
Like, because there's the disfavored, there's the voices of Nerat, there's doing everything for Tunon and Kairos, there's allying with the enemy.
Yeah, I've actually gotten requests from people to play it multiple ways through, which honestly I don't think I'm going to do. As much as I'd like to, that's just time taken. It'd probably be the kind of thing that I would do on my own at a separate date, as just kind of like a fun stream.
The interesting thing is, with Knights of the Old Republic, I couldn't bring myself to play Dark Side, which was interesting. I remember the first time I ever played, though, I was just so light side oriented, because you have to be at full max on dark or light in order to get the final armor, the Revan armor.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't open that room yet?
I can go up the stairs. I can't get into this room. We need whatever this sigil is. And we can't do that right now. So what I'm going to do is bring us to the other side of the room.
Okay.
Because we can get up here. And then there's more rooms over there.
Yeah, and
like, honestly, of all of the CRPGs I've seen that are like, you can do multiple playthroughs and like branch decisions, this is definitely the one that I would consider, because I see at least 3, maybe 4 ways that the story can go. It's just one of those where it's like, it's not exactly what I'd call a popular series on my channel, which sucks. Because, like, I'd love it if these kinds of things were super popular, because I would play them with and without you, probably. Okay, dice. Take the stone, and we're gonna get ambushed.
Or some trap's gonna happen. Yep.
Well, there's no chance of me making that jump.
Ooh.
Okay. There we go. Unfortunately, this puts my character in the middle of things. That's the one thing I don't, I repeatedly will say I don't like about this game. I can't even tell. So we've got weak against fire, weak against fire, weak against, strong against fire, strong against fire. Okay. A lot of my, character, it's like combo moves with people, are, like, put my character in extreme danger. So, like, I wanted to try that charge move, which is a bad idea. Guess I'll chuck a rock at you. Let's see.
That only shunted
missed.
out 2 of the energy rings. There's a third one over there that didn't get activated.
Yeah, I don't know. Wow, that thing hurt. Whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I picked up a wound. Let's see. Let's give him some cooldown. Until we get that control vigor sigil, there's pretty much nothing I can do. I guess I'll get him this. Either that or we do control life skill. Let's do control life skill, actually. Actually, I have no idea what the differences are. Let's see. Spell creation. Which one's this? Restoring... Okay, it is control life. This is control vigor. Okay. Yeah, until we get the spell to replace that, there's not much I can do, sadly. Okay, can I'd put it at 95. It's flash fire. Really? This has such a short range? Oh, it's because of my class, my skill. Because...
You chose Ice Mage?
Well, yeah, because my control frost is so much, higher than my control fire, that accounts for why my range is so high. So that's a 4.8 range versus a 7.2. I was wondering about that. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of Withering Cloud. I don't use it that much. Let's do... What do we want to do? Whoa, I got some new ones. So Sigil of Motion's not that useful. Force. Can I do anything with this that actually does anything?
Concussive Bolt.
Bolt.
So this is just...
And Tidal Burst. Yeah, not that useful though. Let's do fire. Seeing as. So we've got Ignite Oh, this is for weapons. That's Twisting Flame. It's a line of fire. Yeah, we might as well do line of fire.
What's the accent with the 3 dots?
This one?
One in each corner.
Or these? Don't know. Chain. I don't have any of those cores.
Oh.
Okay, Twisting Flame. Okay, there. Now I have 2 fire moves. Honestly, halfway tempted to get rid of... Here, let's...
False Pit's good against human enemies, but...
Yeah, I've been appreciating that one. Is it this one? Giant boulder.
You already
no, that's
used
a
that.
line. Stone spike. Flesh... Oh, flesh to stone.
Oh, that you get to petrify them. That's cool. Do that. Do that.
No, it's very inaccurate and it's a touch skill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping
fine.
that there would be like a so I have the line effect, a single target effect.
So it's just it's a stone spike rather than a spiral.
Yeah,
of
mainly
ice.
what I was hoping I could do would be get a cone of stone, because then I'd use it more often. But I
Yeah,
can't.
Nah,
Oh, I see.
you already took it.
No, we grabbed.
You
the
need to put an equivalent stone on the dice. It's just like
Yep.
Indiana Jones.
It is very Indiana Jonesy. So these guys are strong against fire. Okay, I guess I'll just use fire moves. Glad I just picked up a fire move then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, do they
Is
use?
this? Oh,
They
hi.
have, they have a more complicated. Oh, that's a really wide
Yep.
path right there.
Does some damage too. Unfortunately, this guy is strong against what I'm bringing, which kind of sucks. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about this game so far. It's like, I would like to have my spell options early, and I haven't been given them, which kind of sucks. Like, I got Illusion and Frost, which I don't mind Illusion, but I'd really like to be able to heal, maybe. Poor
Well,
guy
what-
is just
What were the
murdering
initial
Lantry.
classes? What? Yeah, he's targeting the healer first.
I mean, healing Ice Mage. There were a bunch. I don't remember if any of them would have been better or worse than what I already have.
Okay. Well, you can cross now.
Yep. I just wanted to see if there's anything else in here, and the answer is nope. Oh, that's fine. Oh, trap detected. Oh, and that levels him up. Good stuff. I don't understand why she has mystical, magical, trap disarming.
She just roars at it.
she's just like, ah! And then...
it disappears. Malfunctions.
Yep. This is magic defense. Yeah, this is why he takes so much damage from enemies.
He needs magic defense. How do you up magic defense?
Well, it's this one. It's just
Oh.
spell strength. Oh, I see. But this will also increase it.
Mm-hmm.
Just by less if I put points into the other thing. But still probably worth it.
Woo-wee, ouch.
What's wooey ouch?
You know when you just get a screech in one ear?
Oh. Just like the random one?
Yeah, just a high-pitched
I'm gonna give him the movement speed increase. Yeah, I hate those. I think it was once in 9th grade. There was one day.
where your ears were ringing or something?
Well, yeah, it started with my ears ringing, and then I just couldn't see anything for about, like, 4 hours.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just my vision cut out for a while, and I was really confused and very worried about it.
Are you sure you didn't suffer some kind of mini stroke or aneurysm or something?
I would, I just went and laid down, but... Okay,
But by
there
couldn't
it-
see, do you mean that you were just really woozy or what? Because I know
Glass,
that
there we
once
go.
I got a bad sinus infection, but it wasn't the kind of sinus infection where you're blowing your nose all the time. It was like, you know how you have sinuses in your forehead, right? Like under your skull?
Yeah.
So it was there, but it wasn't making me ill per se. But I noticed that I would get the ringing in my ears. I'd hear a pop, and then the world would start spinning around vertigo style, and then I would have to lay down, and I was so worried about it. We were actually prepared to go see the doctor about it and everything. Then we went on an airplane and went down to Sedona, Arizona, and, you know, a West Coast trip.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the plane ride, I could hear it popping away, but as soon as we were just in the dry climate, it cleared up. I didn't have that issue anymore. And this was something that had plagued me for about a month or so.
Huh.
Maybe less than a month, but I was worried about it.
Could
But
have been like an earwax thing.
no, it wasn't ear. It was definitely sinus.
Goofy
Because
as that sounds.
if you have a bubble,
That's a good point.
if you have a bubble pop right there, it actually disrupts your vision.
Yeah.
It was
point.
so weird. But I mean, having your vision cut out completely though, that's something else.
Yeah, I don't remember that day particularly well, so I'm assuming I'm fine. I think I was sick. I just remember being home alone and being
I've heard
kind
of people
concerned
dying
about it.
because they go on an airplane with pressure differences. It
I've heard of that
dislodges
too.
something, it
Okay, these guys are the ones we
constricts
should fire.
the vessels or whatnot, and then it gets you.
Okay. There we go. So I've started using barracks like ranged taunt. Actually seems like that's kind of a good idea. Can I get all of them? I can. Good stuff. I'm glad that I don't have to hit them all centered with that one. But these guys are folding real quick, which is nice. Okay, here we go. Looks like this area is actually pretty sizable. And is that another dead person in here?
Looks like it.
Huh. Who's this? Just a corpse.
It has
Corpse
a note.
has a note. This hastily written note appears to be scribbled in blood and cuts off abruptly. You can barely make out the notes. Don't trust Jacobus. He promised me a commission with a disfavored if I found his dumb cloak pin or whatever it is. Lies, all lies. Lured me to my death is what he did. Ever since I arrived, these things have hunted me. I can hear them in the dark. Interesting.
So Jacobus was after the pin. Addendum added. Oh, okay. So the disfavored soldiers want the steadfast insignia, an artifact lost to the old walls. They sent a civilian to trespass within the Blade Grave. So the disfavored are up to no good either.
Mm-hmm.
Well, two, I should say. Ooh, hey, there's purple markings in this room.
Yep. It looks like another pressure plate with something. I'm just gonna move him that way. Right, we should probably start casting Rhyme Spike. Okay, there we go. So these guys aren't strong against frost, which is great, because that means I can cast this. There we go. Mess them up.
There's a lot on the second story.
Yeah, I was expecting this to be like a small area, but no, this area is no slouch. Which is actually kind of nice. Like, as much as I like the areas with all the talking and stuff, sometimes it's nice to have a break with just like
that
fighting
boulder was
adventure.
bouncing all over the
Well,
place.
yeah, that's an interesting thing about the boulder. It actually will it will bounce all over the place. It can rebound.
Oh, hey,
and
look, a
hit
stone.
everybody.
Investigate this item.
Yeah, we need a blacksmith at a Spire Forge, and I don't have one of those yet. We might as well take that.
But it looks like it
camp?
didn't
No, I'll
do
camp on the way
anything.
out. No. I wasn't even paying attention to what we looted necessarily.
So what's in the next room over? Another. Ooh.
More goony critters.
Well, that's a stairway.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that revealed the pressure plate.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Well, now you have two keys with two different abilities.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
Oh, here's the, here's probably the rubble.
Like digging. Like
Nope, maybe not. Jasper and some water.
escaping couch like soil. Furrowing deeply with claws. But cannot dig way back through solid stone. Yep.
Oh, interesting. This is a dead end. I'm gonna have to
Whoa,
send
wait,
a...
go back. What is that?
What is what?
There's a glowing rune.
Well, yeah, I can't get there, sort of. Okay, so we're gonna unstealth. Who's the least useful person? Probably her.
Wait, you couldn't go around the corner?
Nope. So here's what this is.
Oh. So she'll press the button?
Yeah, she has to press the button. Letting my party member, the rest of the party, get in here. It's just one of these guys, weak to fire. Sadly, do not have enough spell slots for the full fire burst, so I guess we'll just do a line of fire. But that's okay.
Still took off a good chunk of its health.
Oh yeah, well these things are actually weak to actually weak to fire, so it hurts them pretty bad. What's this?
A stone of elucidation.
Oh, this
That's
thing.
what the guy wanted, right?
Yep. Okay. Sphere of denstone packs the weight of a shield in the palm of your hand. Ancient runes cover the surface, each painted with chalky pigments that glow orange and violet in the dark. Alright, so we're done with that, and she's stuck,
You
but that's
didn't
okay.
check the wall.
Yeah, I forgot to check the wall. I also forgot to loot the critter. See, worn down and faded rune embedded in the wall is currently impossible to decipher what the rune is. Lanter's Voice of Ages talent is required to learn the spell rune.
Oh, what does he have? It's probably a quill thing. Yeah, look at the other trees.
Did he have Sage?
Yeah. My husband.
No, he didn't have Sage. He unlocked this.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't remember him having multiple skill trees. Because, yeah, notice how...
She only has 2.
Yeah, so this is new. Well, we'll be getting Voice of Ages after this in 3 levels for him. Because I want to get Gift of Moments.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to do Watcher's Judgment and then Voice of Ages. Well, I can always come back. Just help me remember.
Okay.
A lot of people were complaining about this game being short, but it definitely doesn't feel short. It maybe it just feels that it's very succinct. You know, there's not too much time messing around with truly meaningless side quests.
Hey. Lots of nice
A lot of
baubles.
goodies. I'm going to take a short moment. We're going to manage inventories for a second.
Well, how are things going?
Okay.
Because right now it's 5:30.
Okay, now I've got the rune of proximate action, so I'll have to figure out what that does.
Oh, you found 2 stones.
Yeah,
Nice.
so we got a couple of things. We also have channeled expression, but we already know that one. Here, I'm just going to pull this up. I just want to see if there's any other... Sigil of Rooting. Okay. Yeah, the more of those we can pick up, the better. Okay, so she doesn't have any healing potions, so we should probably fix that. Nah, that's probably good enough. Okay.